Motorsports headliners and Big A's custom graphics on the side of Big A's machine. Getting your points leader. Coming across the line now. Michael Brown working it down the back stretch into 3 and 4. Right in the middle. Lesser drift up. First lap, 19.307, 19.307. $19.812 for Anthony, 19.812. Michael Brown looks like he may have a problem slowing on this lap. Maybe he just lost a little bit in the second lap. 19.570, 19.570. Brown at a 19.307, quick time. Machine trash control, Laney Home Repair, U.S. Bonding, and American Beer Company. Also on the Speedway out of Rock Hill, South Carolina, it's the Rock Hill bad boy, Ben Watkins, in his Longhorn by Wesley Page, Clements Powered Engine, WP Racing Shocks, Mega Plumbing, Sandwood Company, and Langley Collision on the side of Ben Watkins' machine. Your winner back in the early spring, 20.769 for first lap for Watkins. 19.240 quick time, 19.240 for Ben Watkins. Gearing slips a little high in 3 and 4. Second lap, 20.561, 20.561. Watkins, 19.116, 19.116. That will be his lap of record, 19.116. Next man out will be Rambo Dennis Franklin, the 2-car out of Gaffney, South Carolina. The Longhorn chassis, Clements Power, Hamricks of Gaffney, Nichols Plumbing, Service Transport Inc., SCP Trucking. Rambo, your 2014-2016 Ultimate Series champion, currently second in Ultimate Series points. Again, Rambo Dennis Franklin under the flag stand. Next out behind him will be the 03 of David Yandel out of Monroe, North Carolina. The Longhorn chassis with Yandel race engines, Tradition Auctions, South Shop, and A&A Electric on the side of Yandel's entry. Rambo a little high in 3 and 4. Coming back to the line, first lap, 19.679, 19.679. Yandel 20.167, 20.167. Rambo coming back to the line, second lap, 19.444, 19.444, good for third. Yandel slowed on that in the second lap, 20.157, 20.157. I say he slowed, he got out of the throttle right there, but it's still a quicker lap. Christian Thomas in the 06, currently fourth in Ultimate Series point and second in Rookie of the Year. Christian Thomas out of Wake Forest, North Carolina. Rocket XR1, Andy Durham Power. JS Soul Racing, Racing for Heroes. Electric, Signs and Lighting. Custom Logging, Victory Lane Quick Oil Change. Graphics Unlimited, and Racing for Heroes on the side of Christian Thomas's entry. Also on the Speedway, rolling through 3 and 4, should be the 8B of Steve Bernal. Bernal out of Lincoln, North Carolina. And the Malcut powered Schwartz chassis, Wesley Page race shocks, TDI, and Intense graphics on the side. First lap for Thomas, 19.109, 19.109, new fast time. Thomas, first time here, by the way, 19.109. Bernal, 19.947, 19.947. Thomas, good lap looking again. 18.897, 18.897 for Christian Thomas. Bernal, second lap, 19.518, 19.518, Bernal good for fifth quick. Right now is Christian Thomas, Ben Watkins, Michael Brown, Dennis Franklin, Steve Bernal, Anthony Sanders, David Yandel, and Ron Gehring. L87 to Richard Lynch due up next. Out of Yadkinville, North Carolina, in the Ricochet chassis, Isman Race Engines, and that is a Mopar underneath the hood. Big Chrysler power plant for the 87 of Lynch. Prankster Racing Products, Diversified Finishers, Octane Race Products on the side of Lynch's machine. Also on the Speedway, the Wild Child, Willie Milliken in the one car out of Roanoke Rapids, North Carolina. A Dick Hill-powered Longhorn chassis, TWA Concrete, MJ Price Construction, M&W Transport, East Coast Towing. Mark Tudor Racing on the side of Willie Milliken's entry. Okay, Willie Milliken coming back to the line. This will be green flag. And Lynch also. Milliken, not been here many times. Down the back straightaway. That good looking black Longhorn chassis. Works it back through 3 and 4. Coming to the line. First lap in the books for Milliken. 19.650, 19.650. Lynch at a 21.335, 21.335. Milliken works it back to 3 and 4. Again, leader of the Rookie of the Year. Third overall in Ultimate Series points. Second lap, 19.415, 19.415. That's good for fourth quick. Next man due out on Speedway will be Gray Parton in the 18P out of Rutherford, North Carolina. The Longhorn chassis, Clements Power, Parton Lumber, Parton Forest Products, Renegade Fuel, and Rollins Plumbing on the side of the 18P. Also on the Speedway will be Greg Clark in the 39 car out of Stanley, North Carolina. The Gibbons powered Longhorn by Wesley Page. Integris Risk Solutions on the side of Greg Clark. Clark also running for Rookie of the Year, currently third in Rookie of the Year points. First lap for Parton, 19.828, 19.828. First lap for Clark, a 19.796, 19.796. Parton looking good. Second lap, coming back to the flag stand. 19.571, 19.571, good for eighth. And Greg Clark, second lap, 19.445, 19.445, good for sixth quick. So again, give you Thomas, Watkins, Michael Brown, Willie Milliken, Rambo, Greg Clark. That's your top six. Next on the Speedway, Jordy Nipper in the 1N car out of Gray, Georgia. Late arrival. All her problems about 15 miles from here. Able to get everything reset and back on the road, thank goodness. Jordy Nipper in the 1N out of Gray, Georgia. Also on the Speedway will be Jeff Smith out of Dallas, North Carolina in the 70 car. First lap for Nipper, 20.001. Jeff Smith, a 19.448, 19.448 for Smith. Smith out of Dallas, North Carolina, the Longhorn by Wesley Page, Clements Power. Second lap for Nipper, 19.852, 19.852. And Jeff's second lap, good lap, 19.275, 19.275. Moves Jeff's to third overall. Jeff Smith out of Dallas, North Carolina, the Longhorn by Wesley Page, Clements Power, Horns Towing, Smoky Mountain Boys Barbecue, Miss D's Auto Service, Superior Pools of South Carolina, and Wesley Page Racing Shocks. Two more is all we got for the Ultimate Series in our Knowles Racing Auto Products time trials. Next out will be Donald McIntosh in his debut for the H&H Auto Sale Billy Hicks owned number 79. McIntosh out of Dawsonville, Georgia. He's in his double nickel race car with Clements Power. H&H Auto Sales on the side. Also on the Speedway will be the Denver Dirt Slinger, Adam Yarborough, Denver, North Carolina driver. Longhorn Chassis, Clements Power, Yarborough Automotive, Cat Industries, and Judy Yarborough Realty. First lap for McIntosh, 19.647. First lap Yarborough, 19.444. McIntosh coming around. 19.250, 19.250. I'm not sure McIntosh has ever seen the Speedway. Second lap for Yarborough, 19.360. Thomas is your fast time, followed by Ben Watkins, Donald McIntosh, Jeff Smith, Michael Brown, Adam Yarborough, Willie Milliken, Dennis Franklin, Greg Clark. Steve Bernal rounds out the top 10. Then it'll be Anthony Sanders, Gray Parton, Jordy Nipper, David Yandel, Ron Gehring, and Richard Lynch. That's your